there is a threat to the community.
We want to get things over to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera as our First Alert Weather Day coverage continues. Dave.
Hello, hello. Yes, today into tomorrow, and here's what we're looking at. Tonight, heavy bands of snow in the northeast are already starting to come together. Dangerously cold wind chills, and another chance of snow coming our way before we go to the weekend. A lot of folks headed out to Dick's Sporting Goods Park for the big Rapids game tonight at 8 p.m. It's going to be close to about 1 below zero. A few flurries, little to no accumulation, but the wind chills are going to be below zero in a lot of locations. Speaking of the wind chills, we want to take a look at those and just show you how cold it is out there right now, and depends upon where you are. Here are all our readings now. Downtown, our wind chill is 5 below, but look at Fort Morgan behind me back here. They have been about 21, 22 below zero. That's where they're sitting right now. 8 below in Deer Trail is what it feels like on the Bearskin. Same thing in Lyman as well. So awfully chilly out there tonight. Behind me, that's our Lookout Mountain camera, and you can see the snow coming down up that way, and it's just going to intensify tonight. Now, there are a couple of areas that we want to point out that will be hit harder than some of the others. So let's get to that. We are looking at temperatures already that are in the single digits up and down the eastern side of the state. That's where the cold air is just pouring in all over Colorado. It doesn't quite make it up to the mountains here. So as you look at this, if you look at the foothills and the mountains, a lot of 30s and 20s up there. The cold stuff is right here on the eastern plains. 25 below zero is the wind chill in Burlington right now, 29 below in Yuma, and DIA has already dropped to 13 below zero on the feels-like scale. Other temperatures for us, you could see even across the metro area below zero. So, for example, Broomfield right there at 4 below, and here are some of our neighborhoods for you in at the CSU campus up in Fort Collins. They've got -4. Rogers Park 4 below and 5 below at Paragon Point, all up there in Fort Collins. So those areas aren't even in the extreme cold advisory area. So we are still going to see awfully cold temperatures all over eastern Colorado. The coldest of the cold will be eastern areas of Colorado where the wind chills out there 20 to 30 below zero. And we've already got that going on now, probably continue into the morning tomorrow. Now let's talk about the snow. Mountains are clearing out. If you're going skiing tomorrow, you're going to have a sunny day to look forward to. Meantime, a big swath of moisture coming out of Wyoming across northeastern Colorado. We're going to see bands of snow start to pile up there. So from about Fort Collins over into Holyoke, that's where we're really going to see a lot of snow. Greeley, you might be in this mix as well, and it should extend all the way down to Burlington here. A quick shot in the evening tonight after about midnight, less intense on the snow bands here, but we could still have some light snow going on even in the morning tomorrow, and then by midday we clear out a little bit and then see more clouds in the afternoon and evening. So big snows expected from Fort Collins just outside of Greeley into Fort Morgan here, about 2 to 5 inches in those bands. Denver metro area here, only about a ½ inch of snow here. That extends down to Lyman, but there could be a little pocket back here from about Ray into the north side of I-70 that gets about 3 to 6 inches of snow. If that happens tomorrow morning, I-70 could be very problematic for commuting that way. Tonight's temperatures now below zero for everybody in the eastern plains and some of the mountain valleys as well. Tomorrow, teens and 20s here in the east. Mountains, as we said, cold air is very dense. It just can't make it up the mountains, up the hill. So we'll be in the 30s in most mountain communities tomorrow. Temperatures in the neighborhoods now. Let's take you into the Arvada neighborhood, shall we? We are looking at about 22 in Layden Rock, Blue Mountain Estate at 20 degrees, and then you get back up here into Sheridan Green, Federal Heights, up into Thornton. You all will be in the upper teens tomorrow, so very cold there. That's the edge of the cold air. And then we got another surge of cold air Thursday into Friday. Could have a couple of inches of snow. By the time we get to the weekend, though, we are looking at 50s and 60s all the way through the start of next week. So there's light at the end of the tunnel, but man, is it a cold tunnel.
Yeah,
we're on our way.
It certainly is, Dave, but it's a beautiful light at the end right there. We're looking forward to it. Thanks.
Time now to toss over